I served in the Illinois Peoria mission from 1997 to 1998, and I had the opportunity to kind of bounce through several different areas, which was really nice because I feel like I got a good view of the mission. My first area was in Urbana, Champaign area of Illinois. I was then transferred to Springfield, Illinois, and then on to Decatur, Macomb, Illinois, Pekin, Illinois, and I ended my mission in Quincy, Illinois. So yep, I served the whole time in the same state, although I served in several different areas. At the time that I served in Illinois, I believe there were 3 different stakes in the mission: Nauvoo stake, Springfield stake, and the Champaign stake. And between those 3 areas, we had 6 to 8 sets of missionaries assigned to each stake. So we had the opportunity to really get to know the members of the different wards that we serve, because we typically would have 1 set of missionaries or 2 set of missionaries over each ward or branch. I was so lucky to be serving in this area. Some of the church history sites included Nauvoo. This was prior to the Nauvoo temple being built, but this Nauvoo was part of the mission, and also Carthage. And we had a few opportunities to travel as a mission to Nauvoo and to Carthage, which were awesome experiences too. The religious climate, I feel that most of the time, several people in the area were very receptive to learning about who we were and why we were there. I would say a lot of our contacts came from members, and when I felt we really gelled with the members, with the ward mission leader and the ward missionaries, I feel that that's when things really happened as far as teaching the gospel. People were more willing to listen if they were friends with a member of the church or had an acquaintance at work. In my first area, we had a young man at the university that he was so excited about the gospel. He had all these stickers all over his car, asking people to ask him about the church or ask about a Book of Mormon. And I believe he even had his phone number printed on there. And because of him, we were able to teach several other students that were associated with him. And that was a really great experience. And so, as far as maybe some suggestions, I feel it's really important to build a strong relationship with the ward members in which we serve, so that they see you as a person that they can trust their friends for you to teach the gospel to. The wards that I served in were pretty large wards, were full functioning wards. I did have a couple experiences in Illinois with a small branch, but for the most part, most of the wards that I served in were, big wards associated with the stakes that were relatively close by. At the time, there were no temples in my mission. The closest temple at the time was located in Chicago. We never had the opportunity to go, but since then, the Nauvoo temple, of course, has been added, and the St. Louis, Missouri temple has been added too. So there's a lot of, temple opportunities for members in that part of the country. We had a lot of opportunities to kind of see the culture of the places that we visited or that we were serving in. My second area in Springfield, Illinois, it's the capital, and so we were able to see a lot of, civic places such as the Capitol building. We also visited Lincoln's tomb, and we were able to, see a lot of the cool, parts of Springfield. We also had the opportunity to go with members to the City of Joseph pageant, which was held every summer in Nauvoo, or take investigators to that. And that was a really great missionary tool, great missionary opportunity. We participated in some of the local festivals. Pekin, Illinois, right near Morton, Illinois, is where they can a lot of pumpkin, and they would have this big pumpkin chucking contest, and that was kind of fun to watch. Any way that we could be out amongst the people, that we could gain some visibility, and for the people that we served around to see us kind of in a different light. We always would take advantage of any of those opportunities, or to invite investigators or people that we had been working with to ward activities was always really helpful. I can't say for sure that there were a lot of different foods. Oh, the members fed us so well. So well. Had to do lots of exercising to make up for all that great food that we ate, typically in the farming towns that I served in. Yeah, the best corn ever, the best vegetables and meats. It was just, so yummy. And it seemed like the members, if they couldn't feed us in their home, they were always taking us out to eat. And we rarely had a blank dinner schedule. We always had someone feeding us. And so that was pretty awesome. As far as crazy foods in the Midwest, I don't know. I seem to remember the elders cooking up some roadkill. I wouldn't touch it, and one member did make some kind of like intestinal soup that had like pig intestines or something like that in it. But for the most part, we were fed pretty well and pretty normal, just normal yummy food. So I do have one memory with food though. In my first area, there was a taco place, and they seriously made like these tacos that were like as big as your head. I don't remember what the name of it was called, but I remember that being a pretty fun experience. So as far as my connection with Illinois, I've had one chance to return. My husband and I went back shortly after the Nauvoo temples was built. It wasn't completed when we were traveling through there, but I took my husband to Nauvoo, and we were able to see some of the places that I had visited. We didn't necessarily connect with any of the people that I had taught, but we connected with the places, and that was such a great experience. So yeah, if you have a chance to go back to your mission, it's such a great opportunity. I have been able to connect with some of the members and people that I taught on my mission since I've been home through Facebook, through social media. And sometimes that's really great because you get to connect again. And sometimes it's really sad because they may have made choices that they either were making before they met you or have chosen to start making since they were baptized, and that's pretty hard. So part of me loves that I'm able to connect with some of the missionaries and some of the members in Illinois, and part of it makes me sad too. So, but regardless, I know things have grown. I know the work's progressed, and I know that the people of Illinois, as much as they were the best people in the world and perfect for me, they've continued growing too. And since the mission's been dissolved into, I think, 3 different sections, it's kind of been interesting to see how that's all played out, but the work's still progressing there, and I'm just really glad that I was like a little part of it.